The Roadrunner Review is brought to you by its proud sponsors. Please visit Qdoba's downtown location at 15th and Market to try some warm 3-cheese queso, tortilla soup, or burritos you can't find anywhere else. And Panorama Orthopedics and Spine Center. From sports injuries to spine injuries to total joints for arthritis, they're in your neighborhood caring for your injuries, located at 3 convenient locations: Golden, Littleton, and Thornton. Thanks for coming back here on the show. Time for some track and field outdoor style as head coach John Supsick leads his team into battle against the conference's best at the RMAC Championships held in Golden back in early May. The RMAC Championships held at Sturmold Track on the campus of Colorado Mines. Day 1 in the women's 10K. Julia Hernandez and Senya Flores at the starting line. A few laps in, both runners hanging close with the leaders, but as the race moves on, Hernandez moves ahead of Flores and would finish the race in 3rd place, breaking the school record. She earns the bronze medal, which is not pictured here because we're too busy shooting the always wet and wild steeplechase. Iger Erickson racing in that event. The junior finishes 6th, earning a provisional time for the NCAA Championships. On to day 2, and what a day for your Roadrunners. In the men's 400-meter dash, Derek Fiorini is getting loose, trying to earn a provisional time for the championships, and they're off for the 1-lap sprint. Coming down the stretch, and Chadron State's Phil Rivera crosses the line first. Right behind him is Fiorini, and he captures the silver medal. The junior is thrilled to bring home some hardware. He'll have another chance at a medal a little later. Junior transfer Carissa Cinda taking part in the women's 800, and she's running in that 2nd heat. Down the home stretch, and Cinda flies by 3 runners to win the heat and finish 2nd overall behind Adams State's Cassie Mitchell, who raced in the 1st heat. But Cinda still takes 2nd and the silver medal for the team. Back to Fiorini in the 200-meter dash as the cameraman gets out of the way. But we have a photo finish with Rivera and Fiorini. And who won? Well, let's go to the medal ceremony. Looks like they don't even know who won. After it is all said and done, it ends up being a tie, even though Fiorini is given the gold medal. Rivera will get his gold later. So along with Rivera, Fiorini is the 2011 200-meter dash RMAC champion, and his time earns him a provisional time.
Honestly, I'm stoked. I mean, I didn't expect to perform like that in the 2. I was really focused on the 4, but it's great to really hit the times I wanted to in these races.
One last race, and it's Hernandez again running in the 5,000-meter race. Once again, she's hanging out with the leaders early, and she would stay there, finishing 3rd and earning yet another bronze medal. Coach Supsick talks about the team's success.
Julia Hernandez ran awesome. She ran a great double. So hard to run a 10K on a track, and then she came back and ran a 5K the next day and got 3rd in the toughest conference in the country. So it was pretty amazing. Obviously puts a huge smile on my face. She's like the smile on this team. She is a competitor. She brings it all the time. Whether she's hurting or not, she'll never tell me. She just goes out there and works her butt off. And you know, it showed today in her performance. The bright side of the men's performances today, Derek Fiorini was amazing. Hit 2 provisionals in back-to-back races within a span of about an hour and a half to 2 hours, which, you know, not many people do.
The 2011 NCAA Championships were held in Turlock, California, and Metro had 2 runners qualify. Iger Erickson competed in the steeplechase and finished 11th, while everyone's favorite senior Brandon Johnson crossed the line in the 5K in the 5th spot. That earned him All-American honors. Hope you're sitting in a comfy chair. Still plenty to come on the Roadrunner Review. The Roadrunner Review would like to thank its sponsors, Jason's Deli. Real food is fresh, higher quality, more flavorful, less processed, and naturally better tasting. Get real food at any Jason's Deli location. And the Boulder Broker Inn, a proud partner and preferred hotel for Metro State Athletics. Welcome back, and now for our boys of summer who are just a half game back of Mesa State for the division lead and had 2 regular season series left on that calendar to try to make up some ground. First up, a 4-game set with the Colorado School of Mines at home on Auraria Field. The Roadrunners take it on a very hot Mines squad, and the road team gets back-to-back singles to start things off. Bradshaw Perry on the mound for Metro in trouble early, but the senior gets Jordan Williams to strike out and Matthew Poulos to fly out to get out of the jam. The offense came out firing in the 1st. Zach Kruger steals 3rd to put himself 90 feet away. Then David Fox hits a routine grounder to Brett Main, who can't hold on, and Kruger comes in to score. Same inning, Mike Coffey rockets the pitch to the right field wall. 2 runs come in to score, and Coffey ends up on 3rd with the triple. Then Jake Daneffel adds 1 more with the RBI single, and Metro puts up a 4 spot in the 1st inning. Stauffer gets into the act with an RBI single of his own in the 2nd for the 5-1 lead, and in the 4th, David Kaplan grounds out scoring Kruger. The Runners will go on and take the series opener by a final of 9-5. Game 2, but this time Mines scores first. Elliot Rigi finds some room in the middle of the diamond that scores a run. Metro comes right back in their half of the first and did so on one swing. Brennan Brown smacks a 3-run home run to left field for the 3-1 lead. In the second, the Ore Diggers pile up 6 runs to retake that lead, but have no fear, Metro fans. The Runners put up a 6th spot of their own, including this base-clearing bomb by Brown, and the senior has 7 RBI in the first 2 innings. Incredible. Metro back up 9-7 after 2. The following inning, Zach Kruger learning some lessons from Brown, and he goes yard for his 8th round tripper on the season. The Runners increase their lead to 4. How about one more bomb from Brown? This one actually happens in foul territory, and that's right, the window on the floor above where we were shooting was smashed out thanks to the power of Brown's swing. Metro goes on to win Game 2, 15-10. Head coach Tom Carcione and the bunch would take Game 3 11-0 and Game 4 in dramatic fashion, rallying from an 8-2 deficit, scoring 9 runs in the bottom of the 9th, including a 3-run blast from Sean Reeves to cap off the comeback. Wow, where's the footage from that? Come on, guys, where is it? Those crickets don't seem to have it. Anyway, the Runners had one more series left to go against the Thunderwolves from CSU Pueblo and lost 3 of 4 games to finish the season with a 29-17 overall record and a 25-14 mark in conference play. After the completion of the season, a few awards were handed out by the conference, and David Fox was named RMAC Player of the Year. The senior is the first Roadrunner to be named Player of the Year by the conference. Fox, who is also a semifinalist for the Tino Martinez Award, which is given to the most outstanding player in Division II, finished the regular season ranked in the top 20 in the nation in batting average, runs scored, RBI, and doubles. Also earning all conference awards are Zach Kruger, who joins Fox in the first team. Earning second team honors are Bradshaw Perry, Jordan Stauffer, and Evan Kloss. Zach Cleveland and David Kaplan earned all third team honors. So our Roadrunners earned a 3 seed in the RMAC tournament and faced off against a team they just lost 3 of 4 to in CSU Pueblo. The T-Wolves prevailed once again, getting to Bradshaw Perry, who walked 7, giving up 4 runs. The offense only scored on solo home runs by Kruger and Fox. On to round 2 versus Nebraska Kearney, the #1 seed in the tournament. The Runners did score 2 in the first, but the Lopers would score 5 runs in the next 2 innings for the 3-run lead. Metro's offense went cold the rest of the way, leaving 10 runners on base, including 2 in the 8th and 1 in the 9th. That ends the season for the baseball team, as they were not invited to the NCAA tournament. The original 4 softball seniors in studio next on the Roadrunner Review.